This is a follow-up to a video I shared yesterday and part of a larger conversation I'll be walking through over time. Years ago, I worked in an agency that trained parents and caregivers to recognize behavioral changes in vulnerable populations, like children, for example. Not labels, not accusations, behavioral cues. This series will include children, pets, cognitively challenged individuals, and the elderly. Today, I want to begin with children. This isn't about fear, and it isn't about playing detective. It's about noticing changes so you can respond wisely and with intention. When children experience something they cannot yet process or explain, it often appears in behavior first. You may see shifts in personality, withdrawal, irritability, emotional flatness. You may notice regression, sleep disruption, clinginess, loss of previously mastered skills. Some children begin avoiding specific people or places without being able to say why. Others develop physical complaints with no clear medical cause. These changes matter, even when they don't make sense yet. On the other side of this conversation are adult behavior patterns that can signal someone targeting vulnerability. There is no single look, no stereotype, no profile. What matters are patterns over time and context. This can include an unusual eagerness to be alone with a child, boundary testing framed as kindness, a preference for children over adults, or efforts to create unnecessary privacy or dependency. There is no single category this fits into. It can be a family member, a neighbor, a teacher, a coach, a faith leader, a professional, someone respected. Awareness requires humility, not assumptions. As caregivers, there are things we can do early and consistently. Teach bodily boundaries at a child's developmental level. If a child does not want a hug, do not force it. This is how they learn boundaries early. Make it clear repeatedly that they can always come to you, that you will listen, and that you will believe them. Create a home where no topic is off limits. Secrecy loses power in families that communicate openly. Stay observant. Avoid predictable routines. Remain visible. An attentive caregiver disrupts what depends on privacy. One of the most important things to understand is this. Children may stay silent because they believe speaking up will harm someone they love. They listen, they watch, they carry burdens that were never meant to be theirs. If a child ever lies, that doesn't end the conversation. It signals that something deeper needs care. It is never a child's role to create a strategy. It is never their responsibility to protect themselves. That responsibility belongs to the adults. Next, I'll talk about pets and how changes in animal behavior can sometimes reflect unsafe dynamics in a home. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness, and awareness, when paired with wisdom, protects what matters. Ciao.